Hey people, Infantry here, 53, Grey Suck, Under City, Blue Team. We got some Imperial Guard. First up is a Lord General fighting in ranged combat. Begins with a retinue of Stormtroopers, really strong defense and support can also add to the retinue. Alongside, Papa Smurf with a Lord Commissar, strong offense and support fighting in melee. Begins with a Refractor Shield. We have the Mordian Iron Guard elite scheme here. And then off the blues is Juscar with a Force Commander, very strong offense fighting in melee combat, can also tank, disrupt and support. Red team, some Chaos fellas, Gaius Baltar with a Chaos Lord, a durable and destructive hero walking through objects that cannot be suppressed with powerful offense and disruption. The Thousand Suns elite scheme here with the Hooded Heretics. Alongside, Void Dragon with a Plague Champion starts off in ranged combat with damage of a tank bolt gun, can get melee weapons, some strong utility and support, can also repair, being harassed by a Sentinel. And rounding off the teams, it's the veteran, it's Noisy with a Lictor Alpha, a melee specialist, and infiltrate and disrupt, some powerful offense and a bit of support. One of the real old guard, Noisy. Facing a Force Commander in the southwest, contested VP northeast. Has turned blue, but the Chaos Lord is on it. Sentinel going walkabout, maybe looking to see if they can decap a point or two perhaps. Multi-laser turret, nope, it's a block of cover going up. They did get a decap, but the Chaos Lord was forced off after that. Back down to the southwest. Flesh Hook on a Marine. Lictor Alpha is on them. Gormagaunt's coming in as crippling poison on the Force Commander. No second, or rather third squad for Noisy. So they might be going straight into double Raveners, or Warriors and Raveners, to get the Synapse. Gormagaunt's are chasing those tacks. They've already dropped one model. Force Commander's chasing, doing good damage with the Bolt Pistol. Lictor Alpha hasn't taken a scratch yet, I don't think. Shotgun Scouts now in play, but they're caught in melee. They managed to get their blast out and run. Dropped a model, dropped a Marine and a Scout there. That's over. That's 110 requisition to reinforce, I believe. Probably more than Noisy lost in Gaunts and Gants. Void Dragon with double CSM. These guys down to 2 models they got away. Pretty low though. Into some Havocs. We do indeed see Raveners up for Noisy before Warriors. So maybe we aren't going to see Warriors, because if they were going to get Warriors, you'd expect to see them first, I think. Double tax for Juscar. Capping the mid is Papa Smurf. Noisy's going to get both the naturals here. There's the 2-to-1. Guard capping up the northeast, not trying to push up onto power or the natural wreck point though. Combi Flamer in play for the Chaos Lord now. That low rumble of terror as that 31 piercing DPS pierces your skull if you're a guardsman. Just picking them off as they chase. Heretics with Aspiring Champion, and they're going to get a nasty flank on these double guardsmen here. There's a heal going in on those guardsmen thanks to that medical sergeant retinue member of the Lord General. A little bit early there maybe on the Doom Blast, but it was decent. A bunch of guardsmen died, which makes the Chaos Lord happy. Still chasing with that Combi Flamer. Sentinel gets the ground pound, uses it immediately. It's a good stomp on the Heretics, hitting all the models. Not sure how much the medical sergeant costs. Doesn't do much in combat, but the medical pack is pretty useful. The Chaos Lord should be fine here. Just being shot by a few las guns and stuff. Yeah, he'll be alright. Back down to the southwest. Got some Noble Worship. We've got double Chaos Space Marines with Eternal War up on both. And Havoc's now in play. Running into Shotgun Scouts with a grenade. Sergeant Grenade there. Kills a model. Oh, kills 2 models. This guy might need to run. Yeah, needs to run. Scouts got messed up by Bolter Fire, but somehow only dropped 1 model. Some repairs for the Sentinel. The double tax here. What are you guys buffed by? I don't know. They're still buffed. Is that 40 Emperor? Is that a very early 40 Emperor? Maybe. The effect looked a little bit different there to me for some reason. Must have been 40 Emperor. Just looked a little bit different. These CSM down to a single model. They're still pushing in though. And pushing up. Grenade launcher Heretics or Void Dragon. They've spent a fair amount of power already. Noise Marines in play for Gaius Baltar. I don't see a second Ravener Brood for Noisy. Are they going tier 2 with this? We might see them going tier 2 with this. Sentinel gets a decent stomp on the Lictor Alpha. There's a smoke shell coming in. Upper Smurf's artillery spotters back here. That single CSM fella is still in play. Needs to be careful. Shotgun scouts infiltrating themselves. Messing up these termagants quite a lot. Here comes the Lord Commissar. That was a crippling poison. Slowing him down. CSM. I think they'll be alright. I don't think he has a... No, doesn't have a power sword. They'll be okay. Ravenous are back. Ormagaunts with adrenal glands are back. There's tier 2 for Void Dragon. 458 to 462. How are they getting tier 2 so quickly, Void Dragon? Spent quite a lot. I think they lost a few Marines here and there as well. Assault squad on the field for Juscar. Burrow strike from the Ravener Brood. Ormagaunts going after the scouts, not the assault squad. Maybe they will now. No, they're chasing through. Double taps coming in. Popping their Kraken bolts for no particular reason. There's no heavy infantry there. 458 to 462. 1-to-1 cap. The northeast is turning blue. Looks like a retreat there for Gaius Baltar as they're going to tier 2. Are you going to push up though? Piluco, at the moment, happy to sit on the halfway point. Sentinel thought about the decap there, but runs into Havocs. Does not go for the power bash again, which in this case turned out to be a decent shout because Void Dragon immediately came up here. Sentinel goes for the stomp. Gets it. Nicely timed by Piluco. There's your Noise Marines of Gaius Baltar. That Sonic Blast will shut down ranged attacks. Does a bunch of damage and is great for taking out structures like power generators, for example. Assault Squad on Red Team's natural victory point here. Did you guys get knocked over by the spotters that are running away? Double cap now for Blue Team. Looks like Juscar's going to be the last player to go tier 2. They are floating right now. And Noisy did indeed go tier 2 with just the Raveners up. Milling around by his own power, waiting for the Lictor Alpha. Assault Squad back off after the cap. Where's the Plague Champion at? He's milling around, and we have Genestealer Brood on the way for Noisy. Can those Genestealers do some work? They might be able to get on the Assault Squad. That's going to be bad for the Assault Squad. We might see Juscar respond with a Thunderhammer. In fact, it's already queued up before they even see the Genestealer Brood. Let the Galaxy burn perhaps for Gaius Baltar up against 2 Imperial Guard players here mostly. We haven't seen much of Juscar up here. Havoc's in a good position to help hold this. The CSM need to back off though. Plenty of cover for them to take further back. Took some unnecessary damage there, I think. There's some corn burst. We dropped a model. Chaos Lord fighting 2 players alone is Gaius Baltar. No, not alone. Void Dragon's Havocs are here. Blastmaster gets a decent shot. Void Dragon now trying to flank. Runs into a mortar shell. Heretics in trouble. Blastmaster potentially in trouble if those Cataclysms could get on them in melee. Almost wiped out the Heretics. So close. Can the shotguns do it? I don't think they can. They've buffed up the Yin Yang there by the Lord General, I think. On the power, very briefly, Upper Smurf. Mark of Zinch, CSM in fact double the Mark of Zinch. The Void Dragon right out the gate in tier 2. Down goes the Sentinel. Plague Marines on the field for Gaius Baltar. We do see a Warrior Brood for Noisy to get melee synapse. It's already up with the adrenal glands there. Genestealer Brood under melee synapse is a scary, scary thing. They go up to 90 melee skill. And they get that health bonus, of course. 439 to 404. Blue retaining the northeast. Got a noded power here though. Upper Smurf seems determined to bash this power a bit, at least tickle it. They're on it. It's only las guns, but they'll get it done. We've got some plasma guns in here. These guys up to 12 models with their Commissar and their Sergeant, reinforcing 3 at a time, and these guys are going to have the same treatment here. Galaxy burn. Do they have it yet? Armor of the Inferno is on the way. 30 power. Really should give the grenade icon, surely. Is it because they have the combi flame already? Or does not give the grenade icon? Plague Champion has a Plague Fist. Also Mucus Discharge for the AoE heal. Chaos pushing northeast quite hard here. More Mark of Zinch CSM, this time for Gaius Baltar. I'm not sure why they're getting all this Marco Zinc CSM against double Imperial Guard. Something that seems to crop up now and then. I have to say, you know, it's not bad against regular infantry, but you're paying a lot for what is kind of specialist anti-infantry weaponry. It's very good against heroes as well, I guess, which should help get this Lord Commissar out of there a bit quicker. Plague Champion gets him. Got a decent chunk of XP for that. And as you can see, the Marco Zinc CSM are tearing through the guardsmen, but they've got Chimera support and they've also got plasma guns. So they are trading quite well with those CSM. Las Cannon. Can he get another shot on the Chimera? Don't think it, no, it's too far away. Plague Champion's going after it. Now getting fetid armor. Red team taking the northeast. Plague Marines get it. Blue team pushed back. Meanwhile, Noisy running at Juscar. Stuck into melee. Do we have melee Raveners? We don't have melee Raveners. Oh, pheromoning up. From the Lictor Alpha, that's where those Raveners are reinforcing there. Also have Scything Talons. And Adrenal Glands, which they got in tier 1, I believe. It's a good generalist armor. More health regen, more energy regen. All the stuff. Full bash there from Noisy. Now are they going for a big super flank up northeast? Some Nurgle worship from Void Dragon. They've struggled to push up this slope super effectively. It's a nice wide slope you've got here. I'll put here for you, Mr. Void Dragon. Giving it a good go. Last Master might get a good shot here for Gaius Baltar. Only killed 2 fellas. Don't think Slanesh or Korn or anyone super impressed by that. Yeah, here's the big old flank from Noisy. Nasty melee flank here. The Warrior Brood are quite low. Synapse creatures set off some Synapse bombs when they go down. The Synapse backlash effect of a knockback and 10% damage to your health if you're a non-Synapse creature. Unless you're a hero. Because good stomp. Maze's Sentinel still around with 3 Marco Zinc CSM up here. They're doing tons of damage to that Sentinel. 307 to 377. Single cap for red. Juscar gets their VP back. We've got Devastators on the field with some heavy bolter suppression to try and control Noisy's melee blob of Tyranids. Kingsealers, everything's in retreat. Gormagaunts, Termagants, Raveners. Looking at the mid, we have full power here for red team down in the southwest. Red team also grabbing northeast VP. Blue team kind of reeling here. Juscar didn't get much help in the southwest after early game. Papa Smurf having to help out quite a lot northeast. Last Master with another good shot. That's a Basilisk Flare. Let the Galaxy burn is a good hit. They are reinforcing off that Chimera 3 at a time though. Last Master with a good hit. Plague Marine does explode. Good stomp for the Chaos Lord. The Chaos Lord seems to run up to the Sentinel there. That's the Lord General down on the VP, I think. Artillery Spotters almost wipe. In fact, they do wipe. Plague Champion takes a bunch of damage coming in though. That's cannon set up. There's a nuke from Gaius Baltar. Ouch. Imperial Abyss wipes out one of the Guardsman squad, and that's a fully upgraded Guardsman squad, so that is not a small loss. A lot was invested in those guys. Not sure what level they were as well. Papa Smurf had it rough there. Chaos Predator on the way for Gaius Baltar. Force Commander has Artificer and Teleporter back, being crippled though. Are they going to use their teleport here? Nope. Just going to run it off. Demon Rust dropped in by Piluco. I imagine we're going to see the Executioner will be great against this blob of CSM here. I mean, the standard cannon's doing a decent job. Nope, they're going for Vanquisher. Chimera being harassed by the Marco Zinc CSM. Given time, they'll take it out. 235 to 377. Oh, I think they were trying to put a bunker there, but the Sentinel ruined it. That is a Vox operator reinforcement.
Go ahead, sir.
Guardsmen coming in. And they're now immediately repairing the Lehman Russ. What is this? It's Ravener's getting smacked by a Thunderhammer and a Dreadnought on the field for Juscar. Noisy is tier 3 though, with plenty of resources. So might see a Venom Cannon Carnifex to face that thing. Not sure why these guys are set up so far back. Guess they're waiting for reinforcements at the moment. Got a Las Cannon, got the tank with Mark of Khorne, and that level 3 Plague Champion. Chaos Lord is down. Lord General with Sniper Rifle and Flak Jacket. No improvised explosives, hey, Catachan fellas. What's going on? They don't even have heretics, let alone aspiring champion heretics. Could have done some work with an improvised explosive or two. Oh, there's one up there. I'm lying, there's one up there. Bit of a strange place for one. Uses Pestilence Strike to get the revive. Gets a chunk of XP for it. And then they both run. Juscar trying to steal this power now. They've invested a lot in tier 2. They need to. This Dreadnought needs to pay for itself now. Don't have the Sergeant on the assault squad. I mean, I don't think hitting a good Merciless would be great. But it costs resources, and they're not capping here. Has Noisy seen the Dreadnought yet? Maybe they haven't actually. Maybe they just saw it and backed away. They still haven't purchased anything. Is it Swarmlord time? Up to the northeast. Red team taking the VP back, maybe with Plague Marines. They're going to try. Mine's going off there. Plague Marines got destroyed and had to run. No missiles for this level 3 Sentinel. Lehman Russ doing some good work though. Here comes the Commissar from the south and goes down. Some Kasrkin getting their Sergeant. They have their knockback grenade launchers here. Messing up those Havocs actually. CSM looking for melee, and they might have just been shot blocked. Lord Commissar is going to get a revive from a helpful Lord General. There he is. Doesn't have the Commissar retinue guy. Oh, Land Raider Phobos for Void Dragon. Carnifex is now finally on the way for Noisy. Losing their VP though. Let's see what's going on over it. Just being chased off. Flesh Shook as well, 224 to 301. VP still quite even. Can the blue team stabilize up here? They have the bunker, they have a Lehman Russ, have a Chimera as well, but here comes the Phobos. Those Twin Links, side sponsor and Las Cannons getting some decent shots. It can be tough to get them to target the same thing though. You have to kind of be directly in front of you at a decent distance. Stormtroopers don't have an anti-armor kit, so they can't do much to it. I mean, the plasma guns are trying. So are the Kasrkin. Can't these guys get melter guns? Maybe it's only plasma and grenade launchers. I thought they gave them melter guns. 224 to 292. Phobos backs away, but did a decent job. Uh-oh. Last Master Noise Marines might go down here. Maybe. Yes, they go down. Vanquisher kind of got the last shot. We do have a missile launcher Sentinel. It's almost level 4. Using its crack missiles. There's level 4 to target the Phobos. You can freely switch between crack and frag missiles. Phobos now taking Las Cannon shots. Las Cannon, Vanquisher shots, and the Sentinel missile launcher taking a lot of damage here. It's going to go down, isn't it? Maybe the Plague Champion? Oh, I thought maybe the Plague Champion could use Pestilence Strike there and save it. But nope. 224 to 281. Did the Sentinel just stomp? Sentinel just stomped in celebration, I think. Chaos Lord level 4, back on the field. We don't have an indicator for them anymore. Almost level 4 Plague Champion. Lost my dread, says Juscar. And I missed it, of course I did. Oh, it's a Thornback Carnifex, just gone full on melee. Looks like it's stomping back to base to heal up, actually. Juscar did push the Dreadnought up super far. I mean, it's kind of hard not to chase through with a melee walker, but you've got to be mindful of being that close to someone's HQ. They could come out with something to counter it, leaving you no escape. 1-to-1 cat. Blue team still have the northeast. Going to be a 2-to-1 though. The Lictor Alpha is on blue team's natural. Are they stealing this power? No, they're bashing it. That was a good chunk of power the blue team got there, though, from that. Another Lehman Russ soon, maybe, for Piluco to drop in. What's that sniper sound? That was the Lord General with the sniper sound. Chaos Terminators on the field now for Void Dragon. Most likely with, autocannon on the way. Good damage to all targets with small area of effect. If they target guardsmen and rip through them, you get that demoralization as well. Although I imagine they'll be targeting the Lehman Russ quite a lot. Help whittle it down. Hearing Tyranid noises. Down goes a Chimera. Have a Smurf trying to help, but those are heavy melee Genestealer Brood now. And the Warrior Brood is heavy melee as well. Emperor's Wrath there from Papa Smurf. The only war gear they have. Really expensive. But can get some awesome shots with it. Picking up in the northeast. Is that a rocket run or a creeping barrage? It is a rocket run. There's a pretty good first run. Second run, not so good. Couldn't quite catch the edge of those guys coming back. Plague Champion goes down. That red aura on those fellas up there was a demoralization effect from the Chaos Terminator kills. They are strangely split up here from a nuke. Looks like they're trying to target the Lehman Russ. Plague Marines going for the cap. Chaos Lord falls over now. Chaos Hero just can't stay upright at the moment. Lads Cannon setting up. Gets at least one shot. Sentinel. Is the Sentinel getting demoralized? Sure looks like it. Plague Marines going back to the VP. They got the decap 210 to 227. Everything being buffed by the Lord Generals. Fire on my target. Baneblade on the way, says Papa Smurf, and they are not lying. And the second Lehman Russ is in from Piluco. Going Vanquisher again. First one, level 3, getting very low. Being chased. Might go down. It does go down, but is this Predator now going to get away? Down goes a Sentinel. Down goes a Predator. Losses all round. Terminator's doing a good job there. 206 to 227. What is this? It's a bunch of Tyranids. How's Juscar doing? Got some more tacks up here. These guys barely making it out. Haven't really been paying attention to the southwest of the map. Missing all the big fights, I'm sure. Vanguard veterans on the field with a Power Fist. What level are you now, Mr. Force Commander? Level 3. Probably don't need the teleporter, actually. They're coming to you. They're all melee. Sacred Standard would probably be better, or the Iron Halo even. Gets flesh hooked. 182 to 227, and then got scythed. There's the teleport. I guess it's useful to chase stuff down. Scouts coming in, maybe looking for a grenade. Getting very, very close. Scythe again. They must have a pretty short cooldown, eh? There's a blast. Genestealer's, of course, healing on hits. Popping Adrenal Rush as well. Vanguard veterans getting in there. Trying to target the Warrior Brood, are they? To get those Synapse backlashes. Kraken Bolts popped for the Tactical Marines. Look how much red Juscar has. Maybe they should be using more for the Emperors. But they got one Warrior Brood model. Vanguard veterans have got a lot of damage though doing that. A lot of damage. They have no requisition. Oh, it looks like for the Emperor was on the Vanguard veterans. Indrid. If you paid attention, you'd see. Down goes the Force Commander. Back to the northeast. It's a Baneblade. And lots of things exploded. We've got a Nurgle Shrine. We've got tons of demoralization. We've got a blue victory point. CSM need to run. There we go. Blue team still looking pretty solid up here. Nobody's really running away with it in the northeast. Can they get a Terminator model before they get away? big old mega battle cannon shot is not enough, apparently, to get one down. Level 1 Chaos Predator. It's a new one, yeah. 154 to 221. Noisy on the power. Can they stop it? Las Cannon's not going to help much. Not sure where the Carnifex has been. Looks like it's making its way back down here. Noisy's floating resources like absolutely crazy. Don't have the population, I think, to get another big old monstrous creature up. Is that Emperor's Wrath? It is. Papa Smurf coming with the flanking Emperor's Wrath. 134 to 221. Go help him, says Piluco. Looks like that's what Papa Smurf is doing. Level 3 Kashyyyk in here. I don't think they've switched their weapons. They can switch their weapons freely. Coruscant gets revived. Lord Commissar hits level 7. Now has the Fist of Grockus. It's up to Piluco to hold the northeast alone now. Las Cannon's being tied up by Rippers, making them run forward. Now they can maybe set up and get some shots on this Carnifex. Plasma attacks there to help put damage on the Warrior Brood. Kashyyyk getting destroyed, though down they go. A little bit sloppy to lose them there. For the Emperor up on the Vanguard Veterans then. See, I saw it this time. I'm sorry, Juscar, but I saw it this time. And all the Tyranids get away, I think. Lictor Alpha didn't though. He's down right there. Oh, got repurchased. A Nurglite nuke at the northeast helps them push onto the VP 125 to 221. And thanks to Noisy doing really well at the bottom of the map, Red Team do have that VP lead, a solid 100 VP lead as well. Bunker being shot to death by a Predator tank. What is this? Oh, it's the Baneblade. More Kashyyyk on the way for Papa Smurf. Double tax. Very blobbed up, but nothing to punish that. Are they going through for the VP? I think they are. Carnifex is here, level 3. Over 2,000 hit points on this guy. Lord Commissar might be able to get a decap with his shield up. Maybe stay back, send the tax in, use your none shall fall note, or just get flesh hooked. Emperor's. I want to get Emperor's Wrath in, that's why. Fair enough. Got plasma tax and missile tax here, I think. Yep. So Red Team now stabilizing northeast. Blastmaster can set up. They've got a tank. They've got a las cannon. They've got those Terminators. Baneblade on the field now for Piluco. Double Baneblade. And Papa Smurfs is pushing up. Scythe knocking back the Vanguard Veterans there. Setting up a G-Stealer rush. They've been knocked all over the place. All over the place. Of course, Squad are doing what they can. Vanguard Veterans might need to jump out of this or just die. Oh, drop pod coming in. Trying to reinforce them, but it came way too late. No, it wasn't. It was a tactical marine drop pod that would have reinforced them. Vanguard Veterans just go down. 66 to 221. Carnifex on to the battle wagon. Baneblade. Tyranids formation in there too. Northeast looks quiet-ish on the minimap. Bunch of Tyranids run. Juscar lamenting the G-Stealer block. Kashyyyk now have plasma guns. G-Stealers take a battle cannon shot and don't like it. Are they level 4? They must be, yeah they are. What about the Lictor? Level 8. It's a painful Lictor. Red Team pushing up in the northeast. Another bunker up. It's not a repair bunker though, it's not repairing these guys. They haven't upgraded it yet. Down to 36 VPs, the blue team. The red team going to get this right here, right now. Piluco doesn't really have a great captain unit in the northeast. Might have to just throw the Lord General at it. Oh, maybe not. He's only got one retinue fella. Still the 2-to-1. Something's trying to decap here with some brave guardsmen from Papa Smurf, but they can't get it done. Juscar down to scouts and double attacks. Has had a rough time against the melee Tyranids. Just goes to show, even if you have the tools, Thunderhammer, they had shotguns, they had Devastators, had a Dreadnought, still got to put it together. It's not easy, especially against a experienced player such as Noisy. Super experienced. Double Gene Stealers now. 3 VPs, 2 VPs. Looks like that's going to be it. They were on the northeast as well. The Lord General's on it. And I think they would have got a decap at least. Those Terminators are quite low too. But the red team take it. We're going to see a level 10 Lord General for Piluco here. Papa Smurf's Commissar, level 8. Got a few good Emperor's Wrath hits. Juscar, level 4 Force Commander. Held their own, I think, against super experienced Noisy. Don't be disheartened, Juscar. You have a level 5 Chaos Lord, level 4 Plague Champion, and a level 8 Lictor Alpha. Just a menace in the south of the map. There you have it, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.